Our Etsy shop is stuck and we can't get over the first 10 sales. So I started an experiment and created as many listings as I could within 1 week, so we hopefully hit the 50 listings in our shop. Hi, my name is Sarah, and last year I launched together with my sister our Etsy shop called Lime Tree Atelier. We started with only a few products, mainly digital downloads of our artworks and designs. Setting everything up, getting used to the platform, and create cohesive branding took a lot of time. We tested a lot of different product types, materials, and invested into a cutting machine to be able to turn our illustrations and designs into handmade stationery items. And this is how our Etsy shop looks right now, with 20 active listings, 9 sales, and 10 followers. I read several posts where people ask, how many listings do I need for sales coming in? Or will daily listing updates increase traffic? So I decided to start this experiment and upload daily listings until we have 50 active listings. And at the time I start this experiment, we have no social media following, no audience. But let's start with preparing some listings and hopefully all within 1 week. So at the moment we mainly offer digital downloads in the form of printable greeting cards and wall art. We also have a cute little goose bookmark and 3 different sticker sheets. But we want to increase the amount of physical products we offer, as our focus is on handmade stationery. And therefore I want to turn our stickers from the sticker sheets into single die cut stickers. And so here we have some cute little die cut stickers. We have the frogs, for example this one with the leaf, or another one with a snail. This one is very cute. Or another one with a mushroom head on it, and several more. I will show you the product picture here. Then we have the penguins and this one with the snowman. Oh, that's my favorite one. And we also have some, I call them pun animals. For example, we have this goose, or we have this duck, and then there are some cute little beavers, like, oh damn. And yeah, then we have some other single ones. So that's our die-cut stickers, but now we have to turn them into Etsy listings. I already did some SEO keyword research before I created them, but we still have to do the description and we have to do the product pictures. So after finishing the listings, we now have 19 new listings to upload. And to be honest, I have no clue how people can pump out several listings a day while doing this as side hustle, because it still takes a lot of time for me. I have to do the product description, take the product photos, and even if you can like copy old listings, you still have to change a lot, like the title and the keywords and the new product pictures, and yeah. So if you have any advice for me on how to speed up the process or how long it takes you to create a new Etsy listing, then feel free to share it down in the comments. So with our existing 20 listings and with our new 19 listings, we would have 39 active listings in our shop. But the goal for this experiment was 50 listings. So I decided to create some more products. I wanted to create some more D&D inspired fantasy stickers, and so I chose the D&D classes as theme. Please note, we don't sell fan art of any copyrighted characters, so all of our creations are our own designs.
I illustrated all 12 classes and layouted the stickers to fit on A4 paper. Now I laminate them to make them waterproof. Now let's cut them out. In Silhouette Studio, I go to Send and select my pre-saved setting for laminated die-cut stickers. You can see my settings in the bottom right corner. And that's the final result. They turned out a bit dark, so I will brighten up the design for the next prints. The colors are way more vibrant now and the illustrations turned out brighter. I clean the sheet and then laminate it. And now let's cut them too. I reduce the amount of cutting points to simplify the cutting path. And again, select my pre-saved setting for laminated die-cut stickers. Sadly, it miscutted the first few ones, but I was able to pause the cutting and restart the process. And here's the final result. Now let's take some product pictures. I used props like DnD dices in fitting colors, fake leaves and a wooden background to give the picture a cozy fantasy vibe. Afterwards, I edited the photos with Photoshop. I did some color corrections, cropped them, added some text, and uploaded them as Etsy listings. It's getting late, so let's take a gaming break and I will see you in a bit for the final result and checking out our shop stats. And this is how our shop looks now.
So let's have a look at our stats. Those are the stats for March and April so far. So I started uploading listings on March 17th. So you can see a slight increase of views, but it's kind of similar to the beginning of March. And then about 2 weeks in, we had a really steep increase of visits with 32 visits in total on March 30. Afterwards, it drops a bit. As you can see, we have some spikes in views every few days, and overall our views increased after we started uploading listings more consistently. So let's have a look at our orders. We received 3 orders, 2 at the beginning of the experiment and 1 a little bit later. That's about 10 euros in revenue. So let's have a look at our conversion rate only for the time of the experiment. So we go to Custom and set the start date to the 17th of March because that was the day we started uploading daily. And this is how our stats look for the time of the experiment. As you can see, we had a pretty big spike in views and we had about 2.3% conversion rate, which is kind of decent, I guess. A few weeks have passed and we made 6 more sales. The experiment started 2 months ago, and since then we made a total amount of 9 sales, bringing our shop total sales to 18. Some people might think, but that's not much. And for sure, 9 sales aren't that many. But we're still at the beginning of our journey and we want to share realistic results of slow growth. For us, this experiment was still successful because we were able to double our total amount of sales from 9 to 18 within 2 months. And we grew from an average of 1 sale per month to 1 sale per week. Now we must maintain our momentum, produce more products, especially of higher price tiers than single die-cut stickers, and upload listings as frequently as possible. We can't maintain the pace of uploading 1 listing per day, and we want to take the time it needs to produce high-quality products. However, we want to stay consistent and produce and upload more products. So the final conclusion is as following. Overall traffic on our Etsy shop increased, which makes sense, because more uploaded listings means more keywords to be found with. We reached our goal of surpassing our first 10 sales, and in fact, our total amount of sales increased by 100%. So this experiment was definitely a success for our small shop. I hope you found this video interesting and that the unvarnished look on our Etsy journey was helpful. We will continue to document our small business journey here on YouTube. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one!